Okay, I'm back. I'm actually in the bathroom, in my bathroom, because it's actually late, and so where I was filming before, the lighting's not good. So hopefully it's better in here. But I am done flat ironing it, like I said I would, and blow drying it. It actually feels pretty good. Given that I did it, it's not bad. It doesn't feel as good as when my hairstylist did it, but it's okay. I mean, I can run my fingers through it. It's still got some smoothness, and it might be that my curling iron doesn't get as hot as it needs to in order to get it as silky as it was initially, because I'm catching a few snags on the end. But on the whole, it feels good. So, you know, again, it's one of those things you need the right tools. My flat iron doesn't get probably as hot as it should be, but yeah, it feels pretty good. It looks pretty good considering that I did it and not my hairstylist. So, let me give my final thoughts on the Liquid Keratin Bold. Would I do it again? Well, first of all, will I purchase again? Well, no, let's go. Will I do it again in 30 days? Probably yes. Simply because I want to make the transition as easy as possible for myself. And like I said before, I don't have the skill or the patience to try to do the bantu knots and all the things that, you know, the styles you can do transitioning. So this is an alternative for me. When I run out, will I purchase it again? Probably. Again, it's going to depend on what the next one looks like. If I continue to see improvement in the texture of my hair using this, like, you know, if my natural hair is softer and softer, or as soft as it is now, and you know, easier to flat iron, I'll continue to buy it. What else? I like it on the whole. I really do. Like I said, it's a nice alternative to a relaxer, particularly if you have natural hair all the way. I think it's a good thing. You get to keep that texture and wear it natural with a little bit of softness and hopefully a little bit more a little bit more ease of styling. That I'm not real keen about the shampoo and the conditioner. I really like the spray-in conditioner afterward, but I guess altogether it gives me these results, then I can, you know, I can suck it up and I can live with it. What else? Does okay with my gray hairs. I don't know if you guys can tell. I've got lots of gray hair. I like to pretend that I don't, but I do. I have lots of gray hair, particularly in the front, and there's some in the back. And so it does okay. It does okay with the gray hairs. I can feel the texture of my gray hairs now. Again, that may be due to the fact of my flat iron not being hot enough, but I can feel them. I can still, you know, I can run my fingers through. I can kind of feel the texture. I know where they're at. But it feels good. The relaxed part feels really nice and smooth and silky. It's not as shiny as when my hairstylist did it. And she did it with, we didn't put any, I actually spritzed a little of the Keratin sheen on it afterwards. I don't know whether it's done anything. But it's definitely not as shiny as when my hairstylist did it. Again, that may be the fact that her curl or flat iron is hotter than mine. But on the whole, I like it. I would recommend it, particularly for people who are transitioning. If you have really, and you'll see on the back of the box, let me grab the boxes here. Here's the box. sorry. You'll see, she doesn't have the model, she doesn't have really corky, really tightly coiled hair, which is what mine is. So I wasn't expecting, I wasn't expecting to get those type of results, but I did. I wouldn't expect to get, after this third picture says 30 days after air dry, I wouldn't expect, if your hair is tightly coiled, which is I think 4B and 4C, where it's tightly coiled and then it has the zigzag pattern, I wouldn't expect to see it be real smooth and then just curly on the end. But it feels all good. It feels okay. It kept the moisture really well, like I mentioned before. While it was wet, my hair didn't dry completely out, and I could run my fingers through it. I can do it now. It feels good. I'll play with it. Like I said, it doesn't feel as good as the first time through, but it's okay. It'll do. It's definitely better. It's definitely better than not having it on, for me anyway, because my hair was a bear not having it on. So, sorry, in summation, I would use this again. For me, I think it does well for my hair. It allows me to blow dry my hair easier without the lot of loss of hair that I get without having the keratin in it and transitioning. Because I showed you in the earlier video, depending on whether I edited this together or not, but the earlier video after, it was wet, that I had a little hair loss combing it out. That for me is good, because I have clumps of I have clumps of hair that have come out, and I've been, like I said, really worried. But I would recommend this. For the price, $69 seems like a lot, but when you break it down, you've probably got 2 or 3 treatments in this bottle. And they say, I think it's a minimum of 60 days. Not minimum, a minimum of 30 days. It can go up to 6 weeks. I think it says on the box. If you use all the other, the shampoo, the conditioner, and then the leave-in, then it can last up to 6 weeks, which is usually about how often, 6 to 8 weeks is about how often I would get a relaxer because my hair grew out fast. So, $69, you divide that by 2 treatments, that's $35. Divide that by 3 treatments, if you can get 3 treatments out of that, that's $27.50. Most relaxers are going to set you back at least, if you don't do it yourself, is going to set you back at minimum, I'd say $65. At least where I live, that's the bare minimum that it's going to set you back at $65. $80 to $100, depending on who does. So for that, it's actually worth it, because then I can maybe go to my hairstylist once, have her put it in, and then, take care of it the rest of the way myself, and then when I get ready, or I can figure out how to do it on my own. I don't know if I'll trust myself to do that, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Again, I'm tired. It's time for me to go to bed. It's been a long day. I like this, particularly for my texture of hair. I like this. It gives me an alternative to the tugging and the pulling and a lot of time that it takes to normally dry my hair. It was really quick. Anyway, sorry. Thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful. See you on the next video. I don't know what it'll be. Have a good night. Bye.